Hello again, folks. Blitzball Champ is back here with a brand new video here on the U to the Tube. Alright, Carolina Panthers football talk. The bye week is over, and it's time to get back to it. So, week 14. It's really coming down to the wire. There's only a few games left. But Carolina Panthers return from the bye week at home and play the Denver Broncos. Let's go ahead and look at this game. Both teams are 4-8. The ESPN matchup predictor says 65.6% chance Carolina wins, a 34.1% chance that Denver wins, and a 0.3% chance of a tie. As of today, Thursday's injury report, Rasul Douglas, Marquise Hayes, Dennis Daly, Christian McCaffrey, and Chris Orr didn't practice. We had Sam Franklin, Dante Jackson, and Effie Obata as full participants, as well as Rodney Smith, full participant, and YGM was a limited participant. This week is rough. Christian McCaffrey was looking on schedule to return, but suffered a quad slash thigh injury, and apparently thigh issue, which was thought to be minor, apparently has crept up, and it's a little more serious than we thought. And from the last update I remember seeing, it's looking like Christian McCaffrey is not expected to play this Sunday. And then, we had a couple of players on the reserve slash COVID list with DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel, Shaq Thompson, Derek Brown, Zach Kerr. That hurts. That definitely hurts. But yeah, so we are very much depleted on offense and defense. Two of our receivers, DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel, are affected. So it's going to be really interesting to see what the Panthers lineup looks like going into this game. It's hard to say. Hard to say. They're going to do a lot of shuffling around. And, at the same time, it'll be an opportunity to see who will step up in this game. This supposedly a pretty even matchup. Both teams are 4-8. Both teams have been struggling this season. But, I think Carolina has enough to get a win this weekend. I really do. But they're gonna have to really step it up. A lot of the players, they're gonna have to really step up because this team is gonna be heavily depleted going into this game. So, who are the next men up that will step up? We'll have to wait and see. But it looks like maybe we'll be getting Dante Jackson back. He was a full participant in practice, so that's big. YGM is off the reserve slash COVID list, and he returned to practice, so that's good. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. As far as the Broncos, my one of my main concerns is Melvin Gordon. You definitely want to D him up. He can still break out when given the opportunity. So definitely gotta D up and stop the run, which Carolina has lately. They've done pretty well at stopping the run. So they have to continue that in this game. And I think a main thing is really get pressure on the quarterback, which I believe Drew Lock will be playing. Um, but pressure on the quarterback is really, really gonna matter a lot. And I just hope that some of the folks on the D line can really get that push. Effie Obata, YGM, Bravion Roy. I want to see some folks really break out and hopefully can do some damage. Um, we'll see. Who steps in. I mean, somebody may have to step in for Shaq Thompson if he can't get cleared. You know, who's going to step in. Jeremy Chin really has been. Him and Brian Burns have been really the two best players on defense. So they're gonna have to really be the leaders on this defense. Gonna have to really, really step it up and do what they've been doing and carry many along with them. Because right now, even though, on paper this is a very winnable game, with how Carolina has played lately, especially with how they went into the bye with the type of loss they had against the Vikings, this game here is no gimme. It's definitely no gimme. So hopefully with the bye week, Carolina's had a chance to recuperate and they can get back out here and just finish strong. Like I feel like playoffs are out of the picture, but you know everybody to just finish strong. This team can finish strong. Maybe a 8-8 would be nice, or a 7-9 would be nice. I originally predicted 6-10, but which is still very possible. But I hope we don't do any worse than a 6-10. If we do any worse than that, then once again this will be more of a worse season than last year. Because last year Carolina finished 5-11, so we'll have to see. We'll really have to see. And I know a lot of people were thinking, of course, playoffs is out of reach. Shut a lot of these starters down, including Christian McCaffrey. Here's the thing, y'all. I still say if he were 100%, now if he wasn't 100%, then yeah, I can definitely understand that decision. But if the dude is 100%, let him play. Y'all have to think about it. These players that get paid to play, that want to be out there to help their team get a win. I'm willing to bet money they're not out there thinking, oh, well, we're not going to make the playoffs. We're out of playoff contention. So in that case, I might as well not even play. I might as well just sit out the rest of the season because we're not going to make the playoffs. No, they're not thinking that. They want to be out there. They want to play. Robbie Anderson, he even wanted to play even though there was a bye week. These players want to play. They want to be out there on that field, and I don't blame them. That's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to want that. They're supposed to be out there playing and giving their best. They're supposed to be out there earning their paycheck. If they're not under 100%, I can totally understand. But regardless, if they're 100% and they're good to play, let them play. Whether it's the first game of the season or the last game of the season, you know? Because what the main thing that sticks out to me this year, especially when it comes to Christian McCaffrey, it's like, dang, like, if he's not 100%, or even if he was 100%, because there's no chance at making the playoffs, you shut him down. It's either that or because, he played 3 games this season because he got hurt. It's like, dang, y'all already ready to trade him, or he's fragile, he's soft. I'm like, dang, this is the first year that he's been seriously hurt, and already a lot of folks want to trade him, want to get rid of him. It's like, y'all can't have it both ways, and I think that's messed up. It's like you either want that to happen, or if we are out of playoff contention, regard even if he's 100%, you don't want him to play, and it's like you can't have it both ways. You got to really think about it from the player's perspective. If they're 100% and they're ready to play, they've been training and practicing to play, they're going to want to play regardless of the playoff situation. That's what they get paid to do. Win games. You play to win the game. That's the overall objective. You can't make it to the playoffs or win championships if you don't win games anyway. So, dang, you might as well go out there and give it your best to win games and plead a case for yourself going into next season. You know? But just, I see a lot of folks are like, trade Christian McCaffrey. Try to put him up as trade bait. And I don't know why. Like, it makes no sense to me. I mean, this is the first year the dude been dealing with injury in the pros ever since he got in the pros. It's like, dang, some already want to trade him and get rid of him. Come on now, like, y'all can't give up on folks like that. Like, seriously. I mean, it'd be different if he was getting hurt all the time, multiple times, over multiple years. But that's not the case. Shoot, when Steve Smith got hurt and was out for the rest of the season, I ain't hear nobody say, "Oh, trade Steve Smith, trade Steve Smith." So why do it with Christian McCaffrey? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, it makes no sense to me. But anyway, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about this matchup? Y'all think it's winnable? You think it'll be tough? Do you think Panthers will get back on track and start winning? Do y'all think they'll be able to take this one? Or do you think it's a more difficult matchup with how depleted the roster's looking? Which anything can change between now and Sunday. They still got another day of practice. But we'll see how things go. But like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And thank you so much for watching. I'm Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram signing off. Everybody have a blessed weekend. Laters.